Oh. Hi, guys. Just waiting on some people to join. You done eating, baby? Are you done eating? Hi, guys. I don't see anyone on yet. Okay, we're gonna give it a couple of more minutes. Hopefully we'll get some people to join us. Oh yeah. Come on in, come on in. What did I say? Hello, hello, hello. I'm just putting a question in the chat here. Hi, guys. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Hi, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Is this my question? Is it on the screen? I see it on my screen. Do you see it on your end, like, or do you see it in the comments? I feel like it's like it's covering my face, so I'm not really sure what's going on. This only my second time going live, so I'm still trying to figure it out. Hello, 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 guys. Do you guys see it on the screen? The question, is it on the screen? Like, is it covering my face? Can you all hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hi. Can you guys hear me? It's covering? Oh, I don't. Well, maybe I need to. Let me take it off. Let me see if I can pin a comment. Okay, good. You guys can hear me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let me see how I can put it in the. Okay, perfect. Let me see who this person is. Let me see if I can. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, but I want to ask the question, but I guess I could just ask it. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with this whole live thing. This is like my second time ever being on here. So y'all bear with me. But my question is, what style struggles are you guys having? Like some of my girls. What's some of the style struggles that you're having? And I'm trying to pin the question. I don't see. I don't see chat. Your style straight, okay. I'm trying to. Let me get this person out of here. Oh, these spammers, child. These spammers. Okay. Let's see here. I'm just gonna have to ask. Bear with me, guys. I'm still getting used to this. Let me see if I can. I don't know why it's like. Guys, I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm just stay over here. So, tonight I just want to do like a style question and answer. Talk about some of the struggles that some of the girls are having around style, and just have a little chit chat about that. So, if anybody have any questions, if you want to answer this question right here, feel free. If you have any questions or anything like that, I want this to be like a conversation. I don't want to just, sitting here talking. I want to interact with you guys. So, hi. I'm in Georgia. I am in Georgia. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, you guys. Come on in. I have a question here. If you feel free to answer my question, or, answer the question so we can kind of talk through that. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Hi. I am doing good. I am doing good. Y'all have any style questions? Have any issues understanding what your style is? It's kind of like what I wanted to talk about tonight. But, if y'all got any questions or anything, let me know. I hope my background isn't too noisy. Do anybody have any issues like understanding what your style is and really know what your style is? Anybody know what their style is? I want this to be interactive so we can kind of talk through any issues you're having as far as like your body type, understanding what works for you, style and confidence, all the things. Well, hello. Hi, guys. I was hoping you guys had some questions. We can kind of like talk organically. Still waiting for some people to join. Hey, Jerry. That's a good one. You struggle with finding clothes that complement your shape or lack thereof. Don't say it. You got a shape, girl. I I think one of the biggest things with understanding what works for your shape or complement your shape is first understanding what your body type is. And so a lot of people don't realize that that plays a big role in really understanding what looks good on you and what complements your body. Because when you understand your body type, it's easy for you to say, hey, when you go shopping, okay, I know because of my body type, I need to stay away from turtlenecks, or I need to stay away from baggy clothes. Because that works for some people and some people it don't. But like turtlenecks, or some people may anything like that, boat neck shirts, or even when you think about pants and jeans, you may want, understand your body type will help you determine if you need to stay away from mid rise or low rise, or even sometimes high rise. So I think that's the first step, is really understanding your body type. And from there, you should be able to create like a guide to help you kind of understand what you should shop for. And once you understand that, that really does boost your confidence, because you know what to look for, you know what to shop for, and just kind of play around with that. I think that's what the first thing I would suggest, is really understand your body type. That's what I used to tell my clients, like that's the first thing that we would do, because once you understand that, it's pretty much just building upon that. Like you have a guide as far as, okay, I need to wear V-necks, and I need to wear high-waisted jeans, because they elongate my torso, because I have a short torso, or the opposite. So it just depends. But yeah, just that would be the first thing I would suggest, is like doing a body type analysis, or understanding what works for your body, because of course there's like 5 different types, like inverted triangle, apple, square. But there's the thing about it is, there's no good or bad body type, because a lot of times people don't even realize that a lot of the celebrities we see, they may not they may give the illusion of like an hourglass shape, but it's all in what they wear and how they manipulate their clothing to complement their body style or their body type. So I would say that would be the first thing, is really trying to identify your body type, and then kind of, build upon that. And when you think about your style, a lot of times it's not about, I used to tell my clients this all the time. It's not about having a closet full of clothing. It's about really, again, understanding what works for your body, and really understanding how to layer and work the basics that you have. Maximizing your closet, maximizing your wardrobe. I swear by that. Like I always try to find several different ways to wear one item, or two, whatever it is. I find at least 2 or 3 ways to wear it. That way you can maximize what you have without buying all these unnecessary clothing. And your style don't have to be like all wild and rambunctious. Like your style can be what makes you feel good, what gives you confidence, what you feel good in, and help you, because I feel like style is directly linked to confidence. Because a lot of times you see people, if you really look at what they have on, sometimes you're like, they don't even make sense. But because they're so confident, you don't even care what they got on. It just looks good, because they are selling it with their confidence. So, that's a big thing as well. But again, it all goes back to understanding what works for your body and understanding your body type. So that was a long answer, but but I just, that's kind of the way I like to describe it or explain it. Did I answer your question? And also buying quality pieces make a difference too. You don't have to buy all these expensive clothing. Again, what I would invest in is like outerwear, especially like now in the fall, in the winter. I would invest in, heavy coats, because coats can be a great accessory to help elevate a look. And blazers, things like that. Outerwear is what I would because the thing is, you can wear them year over year over year. Outerwear is one of those things that don't go out of style. Sometimes you may buy items that like go out of style, but coats and different jackets and stuff like that, they don't really go out of style, so to speak. So I wouldn't mind, or I would suggest, really investing in some outerwear, because you can really, really elevate a look with a nice coat or a pop of color coat or a printed coat like a leopard or a zebra print or just whatever. Like I said, it's just all about, selling what you're buying. I mean, selling what you're wearing. Again, that ties directly to confidence. So, yes. Yep, exactly. Yeah, it's definitely the confidence because that makes a huge, huge difference. Makes a huge difference when it comes to your style. And people don't understand that. Like a lot of times people see, influencers and they go to Pinterest, and which I go to Pinterest myself, but the thing is you cannot you I mean you can't really adopt what you see on Pinterest as your style. It's used for inspiration. The same thing for me. Like if you go to Instagram, if you're browsing, a lot of people are doing that. They'll go on there and they'll kind of buy the same exact thing, and wear it the same exact way. And that works for some people, but it doesn't work for everyone because again, first of all, you don't have the confidence to sell it. You know what I mean? You saw someone else have it on, and you just because they had it on, I mean, it's gonna look great on you. So you have to really, really use those outlets as just inspiration, not as, I'm gonna adopt that as my style. So so oh, you looking for a coat now? Yeah, like yeah, I think right now that's what I would suggest that you really invest in that because again, they elevate different looks, whether it's a trench coat, whether it's a pea coat, whatever it is, like you can throw it on, throw on a baseball cap or a hat or something, and you have like a whole look. And under that, you just got on like a basic t-shirt and some jeans, and it just elevates the whole look. So it makes a difference. Anybody have any more questions? I'm having to do a lot of blocking here. These little spam accounts be getting out of hand. What kind of coat are you looking for, Jerry? Just just some different outerwear. I know I have a couple of coats. Actually need like a nice black coat. I don't even have a black coat. I need like a black coat. So that's what I'm gonna hunt for. A black, like nice coat. Cause the one I have is like so old. So I need something a little bit more up to date. Cause I've had that one for a while. Okay, yep. I don't know if you saw I posted a trench coat from Banana Republic like a couple of weeks ago, and it was on sale, and it's a really good quality coat. It was like 40% off. I'll see if they still have it, but it was 40% off with an extra 20% off. And that was a steal. I actually got the same coat last year and they ran that same sale back this year. But it's a really, and again, that's a trench coat, especially with that khaki color. That's a perfect like outerwear piece to add to your wardrobe. And yeah, a nice leather coat. And for some reason, I've been into like long coats. Like I haven't bought any short coats in a while. I have like a couple of like leather blazers, but I've been into like the long coats for some reason lately. But yeah, those two are really good items to add to your outerwear collection for sure. Because again, like I said, you can build upon that. You can layer it and make it really look like it's something when it probably isn't much. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something about long coats. It just make it look so elevated elevated for some reason. Again, you can have on a hoodie. I love when the girls have like on hoodies and like even jogging pants, and you throw on a trench coat, a long trench coat. It just make it look like, oh, like she fly. She fly. She ain't even got on nothing but like a jogging suit and a trench coat or a long, a trench, whatever kind of color or whatever, or printed or whatnot. So that make a difference. But and another thing too, I know I need for sure like just some like flat sneakers. Like I have a lot of like dunks, but I'm kind of over those. So that's another thing too you can add to your wardrobe to kind of, again, like sneakers, some basic sneakers like your Sambas or some dunks or something like that. Um, you know, in the fall, like some boots. I mean, I'm a Ugg girl. Like I know people be like Uggs, whatever, but I love me some Uggs. And so I feel like again, that's another. To me, I feel like when you wear Uggs, they can make it look like you got on a look, you got a look going on. But those are another great way to kind of add things to your wardrobe to kind of elevate your look as well. So hats, scarves, especially like I said, now, like it's I feel like fall is such a great way to express your style because it's just is limitless. Like you could just layer and like and just create a whole look. And it's a fun time to kind of try out things and kind of see what you like and what works for you. So um I would definitely, like I said, definitely start with the coats. Like the live if you're here, like it, share it, tell some people to join. Hi, guys. If you have any questions or you want to talk about some style struggles, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. And what your style struggles are, or any style questions you may have. Now, this is like my second time going live, so I'm just like trying to keep up with the comments and whatnot. Anybody else have any questions? And another thing I want to talk about too is when it comes to your style. Like I know when I used to work with clients, a lot of them were like, "Oh, I want to wait till I lose 20 pounds. I want to wait till after I have the baby." Right? I feel like you should feel good about what you have on at any stage in your life. I don't care if when I even when I was heavier, I didn't care. I was like, I'm still gonna look good. I don't, I, you know, that I don't care. I'm still gonna try to put it on and make myself feel and look good until you get to where you're going. Because I mean, it starts now. I mean, your confidence is not gonna just pop, snap in place when you lose the 20 or 30 pounds. You have to start working on that stuff now, creating that style, finding out what you even like, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's a thing where you have to wait to like determine what your style is or find your style or figure out what works for you, because even though your body may change, or your body may not look the same, what you like and what you prefer sometimes doesn't change when it comes to your style. So, I'm always like, don't wait. You don't have to wait till you lose 20 pounds. You don't have to wait till you gain 20 pounds. You don't have to wait till, next year. There's never a bad time to start working on your style, because like I said, it's all in your confidence. And it takes time to build confidence, and it takes time to you know, let go of the old way of thinking, right? And when I say old way of thinking, the old way of thinking, oh, this works for me, this is what I've always done. Just get out of that comfort zone. That doesn't happen overnight. That doesn't happen right when you lose 20, 30 pounds. So that's something that you always kind of have to work on. So, I'm a big proponent of like, no, you don't have to wait. You can start now. You can start now. Don't wait to start building your confidence. That stuff it takes a while to get rid of. A lot of people don't realize, and me and one of my friends was talking about this the other day, a lot of people don't realize just how psychological style confidence is. It really is a psychological thing, because again, you don't realize that you're in this comfort zone. You don't realize that you only do what feels good. And sometimes that doesn't look good. Honestly, it doesn't really look good, but you're so comfortable with it, and you're just so used to doing it that way or wearing certain things that you can't even get past it. You just, long as you're comfortable, that's all it is. But it really is a psychological thing. Like, you really have to kind of retrain your brain to understand what looks good on you, how to dress, what's going to make you feel good, because sometimes that's uncharted territory. A lot of people don't, have never thought about their style or how it makes them feel. They just put on what's comfortable and kind of keep it going. So, you know, it's definitely a psychological thing, believe it or not. So, anybody else have any questions? Any struggles they want to talk about? You guys want to talk about? I also want to talk about trends as well. Because every trend isn't for everybody, right? Every trend isn't for everybody. And it's okay, like, because I know I actually incorporate some trends into my I incorporate some trends into my wardrobe as well. But again, I see some trends, I'm like, nah, that trend ain't for me. You know what I mean? And so that's another thing, because you have to understand, it goes back to understanding what works for your body, because all the trends, every trend doesn't work for every body, right? So, it's important to really, really, again, understand. And again, let me back up. Because if you're a trendy person, that's fine. Because that means trendy is your style. That's perfectly fine, right? But again, you just really have to understand, um everyone, who is this? Everyone has everyone has that threw me off. Everyone should have their own style. And if, again, like, if it's trendy, that's perfectly fine. But I don't want people to, think that every trend is for them, or it should be. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. But yeah, so being trendy, I mean, that can be someone's style, right? And that's okay. But I just don't want everybody to subscribe to, hey, I'm just a trendy girl, when you're just kind of doing what's easy, or you doing everything that you see, and you really don't have a style identity. You know what I mean? And style identity, I know I had a client one time, she's like, oh, I just wear all black. That's fine. That's your style. Wearing all black is not bad, because you can walk in a room and wear all black and still, like, get all, everybody look at you like, dang, she clean, she sharp, you know what I'm saying? Because again, it doesn't matter what you wear, you just have to be confident in it. I always say, I was like, I don't care if I'm wearing a trash bag, I'm gonna walk in that room like, I look good in this trash bag, I got my accessories on, and ain't nothing you can tell me, okay? And you gonna believe it, because I'm gonna sell it with my confidence, right? So, it's okay to have trending pieces and trendy items in your wardrobe. But I just, I'm just like, I'm a big proponent of some of you having your own style and really just rocking with that. So what then she told everyone. But yeah, so I'm just yapping away, y'all. Drop your questions. If you have any questions, just let me know. But yeah, so okay. But yeah. Y'all have any more style questions? Because I'm just yapping away. I'll keep talking. I could talk all day about this kind of stuff. But, and for anyone that missed it, I said earlier, I feel like it's really important that you understand what your style is. Understanding how to maximize the items that you have in your closet and in your wardrobe. Well, Levi, that's fine. Like, that's the thing. Like, you can wear whatever you want to wear. Your style is your style. Everyone's wearing tracksuits and quarter zips. That's fine. It's trending right now. So that's trending right now. But you don't, I mean, the thing is, you don't have to jump on the trend. You could just stay true to who you are. That's what true style is, sticking to what you know, what feels good to you, and what you want to wear. Like I just said, like, it's okay to jump on some trends every now and then. And it's okay to be a trendy person. That's perfectly fine. But, it's very important to understand what your style is and understanding what your style is and being inspired by someone else's style. Because, like, again, like I said this earlier, going to Pinterest, like I go to Pinterest and I look at things and I'm like, I don't copy exactly what someone is wearing, but if they have, like, if I want to know see a different way on how to wear or style my camo pants, I'll go to Pinterest and I get inspired. I'm just like, oh, well, I didn't think about wearing my camo pants with a floral cardigan. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's a cool idea. And I actually did that. I went on there and I wanted to wear it, and I saw a girl with camo pants and a floral cardigan. I didn't have a floral cardigan. I had it had like different designs on it, and I just wore it with that. And I'm like, oh, okay, this works. So it's all about being inspired, but not copying it per se. Because again, it may look good on that person, but it may not look good on you. So. But yeah. Anybody have any more questions? Have you guys finished Christmas shopping? Y'all finished Christmas shopping? Have you started Christmas shopping? I guess that should be a question too. Have you started Christmas shopping? Have you started Christmas shopping? Y'all taking advantage of any of these Christmas sales on clothes and anything like that? Y'all got any questions? I feel so awkward just sitting here looking at the screen. Excuse my son back there getting excited on his iPad. But yeah, guys, let me know what questions you got. No tree up. Girl, you got a week and a half. You mean you haven't started shopping, or you haven't started putting your Christmas tree? Both. It sounds like both. You haven't started shopping or put your Christmas tree up. You got like a week and a half. I can't lie, I'm not even done shopping. Like, both. Oh my goodness. Do you got a lot of shopping to do? Because look like you're gonna be Amazon and everything. Amazon and everything, or in these crazy stores. Yeah, doing what everyone else. Right. So that's the thing too. Like, you may still be trying to discover your style, but you do know that I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. And so that's why it is important that you really understand, hey, this is what works for me. This is what doesn't work for me. And like I said, I've created a list of basic things you need to add to your closet anyway, but I need to reintroduce that because I think that's a great place to start. Like, really just getting your basics. Like, even when you think about like your basic tops, when you think about jeans, you gotta find you a jeans place, right? Everyone has that jean place that they always get their jeans from. Like, for me, mine is American Eagle, and you guys that follow me on Instagram knows that American Eagle is my jean spot. Like, I go to Fashion Nova sometimes, but Fashion Nova can be hit or miss because sometimes it seems like their jeans don't always have the same. I don't know, some of them don't be the same or something. I don't know, but American Eagle is my jeans place. So I think being able to identify where to get your items from will also be one of the first things you should do as well. When it comes to building your basics for your wardrobe. I mean, the thing about basics, they go from season to season, especially when you think about jeans and even basic tops. They can go from season to season because you can wear them in the summertime and the spring, but you also can wear them in the fall because you can layer those things in the fall as well. So understanding creating your style is not complicated. I promise. It just takes time and really just intentionality and figuring out, what style direction you want to go. But I think building that basic list of understanding, okay, this is my jeans place. These are my basic tops. These are my white, my beige, my neutral, my black, those type. And then I even with that, I say I want a bodysuit, I want a tank top, I want a t-shirt. I want it in every style, in every color, because again, you can wear them season after season. So again, I would highly suggest start there as well, figuring out what your basics are, like I said, and that's just basic tops, and then understanding where your jeans place is. Really understand. That's gonna be one of the biggest things, because that way you'll know where you need to go every time it's time for shopping for jeans. Yes, American Eagle has the best jeans, and they may not work for everybody, because I have my best friend. She goes in there. She does it express most of the times, but she go to American Eagle and she's like, "Girl, them jeans does not fit me right." And she said, I think she's tried like a couple of times, and I think it just depends, right? But for me, that's when I know I need jeans. That's where I'm going, to American Eagle. And at first, a lot of people would like, I know when people tell me, I'm like, American Eagle, that's the American Eagle from when I was in high school wasn't made for us. And so I was very shocked when I started going in there and shopping and finding out they really do fit us really, really good, or fit me really, really good. So yes, American Eagle. I've tried Abercrombie. A lot of people say Abercrombie, but they didn't fit well for me. They didn't fit me too well. So I'm sticking beside American Eagle. Yeah. American Eagle. But you're really, really understanding what basics to add to your wardrobe makes a huge difference. Do anybody else buy jeans anywhere else that you suggest, that you could suggest? Because I'm open. Like, I just know that it's my go-to, but, sometimes American Eagle be kind of up there. Them prices be up there, but I guess you pay for jeans. So, anybody else get jeans from anywhere?